fantastic. All week long, we've got great conditions. 60s and 70s, above normal temperatures all across the state, and the overall trend looks to continue. Here's a look at Moab, Red Cliffs Lodge, and man, it's so pretty. What a great time of the year. A few high clouds around, but those shadows growing real long. Here it is 5 o'clock, and you're already seeing those long shadows over the bluffs as that sun sets a little bit earlier this time of year. Ensign Peak camera, beautiful day, blue skies, sunshine, a little hazy in the valleys, but all in all, it's been nice. We actually managed to get into the low 70s here in Salt Lake City on what was a spectacular weekend, just sunny and gorgeous across the area. So really nice. We had those storms to end last week, which was wonderful, and they're still on it up at Bryan Head. Look at this picture. They picked up almost a foot of snow up in the Bryan Head backcountry. Mike Samus, Sean Kelly did a little bit of hiking and a little bit of enjoying a few early turns. The resort's not open. Please don't go, don't book yet, but it's pretty cool. When you get that kind of snow in the mountains, northern and southern Utah did well. You can get out and at least take a couple of turns. Fun, Mike. Thanks for sending in the picture. All right, let's talk about our temperatures around the west. Salt Lake is 70 degrees, one of the warmer spots. Blanding's at 56. Denver, Cheyenne, Cody, all in the 60s. Great Falls right now is in the 40s because of a little cold front that's holding up and some storminess along the U.S.-Canadian border, while Phoenix in the 80s and 70s from Reno over to Las Vegas this afternoon. Across the state, we're in the 70s for Ogden, Salt Lake, and Fillmore. 60s pick up in Cedar City. St. George, not all that much warmer than Salt Lake right now. 75 degrees there with 50s over in Blanding and 60s for Vernal, Rock Springs, and into Grand Junction. So as we looked at the satellite and radar, you can see the storminess that's bringing that little cold air that's up in Montana. The very tail end of this little frontal boundary is going to drag across Utah over the next 24 hours, and it will bring a few clouds here to the north. But the storms themselves, they will continue to track off to the east, not coming into the state of Utah. So we're not anticipating any precipitation, and really just a wiggle in the temperatures. Nothing major at all. The overall pattern is a low off to the east and a low off to the northwest, and that's how it kind of goes. You'll see the clouds just drift on by, hardly anything. We start out nice and sunny tomorrow, and then by afternoon, a blanket of cloud cover comes over northern Utah, so we'll finish off mostly sunny. Then that dissipates for Wednesday, a nice sunny day, and then a little front Wednesday night into Thursday. This little guy will bring some precipitation to the Utah-Idaho border, but it quickly goes by in the overnight, and the real impact will be felt in the drop in temperatures between Wednesday and Thursday, and I'll show you that here in our 7-day forecast in a minute. We're looking at sunny skies across central Utah for the most part. Temperatures generally in the 60s and low 70s. Now, St. George, we're going to bump into the low 80s for you tomorrow, so a little bit warmer, 87 degrees in Mesquite, and the 7-day forecast, look at all those 80s. Average this time of year is 76 degrees, and we're above that for the next 7 days, and most of that is spent in the 80s. So pretty delightful October weather in St. George. No storms coming, though, for the south. As we go to northern Utah, we start out sunny, end off with a few clouds, 67 in Logan, 70 in West Valley. Salt Lake City will go to 72 degrees, while Sandy stops at 70, Provo 69. 7-day forecast. So we've got 70s for the next 2 days, and then we drop. That little front Wednesday night, Thursday pulls us to the 60s. But that's temporary. We're back to the 70s and sunshine for the weekend. Monday, thicker clouds and 60, and a slight chance Monday night for a little bit of rain. We'll keep an eye on that, but that's really about it. Another fantastic week and beautiful weekend ahead with some nice sunshine.
Yeah, we're consistently trending above whatever the average temperatures are, aren't we?
This is going down as the warmest October ever in Salt Lake history. It's crazy.
The warmest and most comfortable October in history. All right, thanks, Kev.
You bet.
We'll be right back, but first, here's a